to my YouTube channel. My name is Zion. Thank you for tuning in. Wait, before we start this video, go like and subscribe to my channel and click that bell next to the subscribe button so you know when I post new content. So, I just want to thank you guys for tuning into this video and everything. So, today, I'm a little nervous. I don't know if you guys could see, but I am a little bit. But, today, we're going to get into some things. And what better way to get into some things without doing a story time? So today's story time is going to be about the day that I met the one and only Queen of Rap, Nicki Minaj. So, it all started the day I was in college. And I remember being inside of my speech class and I just did a speech that I stayed up all night preparing for. Actually really shy, so I stayed up preparing all night, worrying about speaking in front of the whole class, because it's just like, I'm more of the type of person to where I go somewhere and I'm just like, oh hey, hi, and then I stay in the corner to my phone. But whatever. So I remember doing the speech and I remember my friends texting me, oh Zion, what are we doing after school today? And I'm just like, nothing, I'm tired, you know, college life, like I didn't want to do anything. I was in school. I think that was like my longest day. So I was just like, I'm good. I just want to go home. So as soon as I sent the text like I'm not doing anything, my friends text me like, as soon as I get the text that I'm not doing anything, Nicki tweets on Twitter. She say, oh, you guys, surprise, I'm going to be at Matt today in Soho at 8 p.m. I was like, what the fuck? Like, anybody that knows me, all my friends know that I love Nicki Minaj. Like, that's my baby. I love her. I loved her music since I was like 9, getting in trouble from my mother for listening to her music when I was like 9. And, still sneaking and listening to it, but, you know, whatever. And so I text my friends. I'm like, Nicki's going to be in Soho today. Today's my big moment to meet her. So, it was like 20 to like 30 minutes left of my speech class, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, that's the only thing I'm thinking about, like, oh my god, today's gonna be the day, because I never seen her in person. I never been to none of her concerts. I never been. So my mother was kind of strict, so I couldn't really go anywhere. I was like 18, 17, so I was just like, wow, I really get to go. So I text my friends like, okay, I'm going to meet Nicki. So they just like, alright, we coming with you. We know how much you love her, so we gonna come with you. So I was just like, guys, even though she said be there at 9, I need to be there around like 6 because I want to be there quick because the Bobs are crazy and they all gonna be there, and I just need to be able to see her. That's the only thing I want to do, see her. So I get there, I come home, I tell my mother, I'm just like, Mom, I'm going to meet Nicki today. She's like, oh, you're not going to be able to see her. There's going to be too many people out there. I'm like, but I will. I am. So I get there, you know, I spoke it to existence. So I get there and I see like a whole big crowd. Like when I tell you, like it was like hundreds of people lined up down the street, and I'm just like, oh my god, like how am I going to see her? And then when I walked up, I saw them like closing the barricades or whatever. So I was just so like, wow, what am I gonna do? I saw people lined up across the street, me and my friends, and then I saw like the Bobs that I knew from like Twitter, like mutuals that I have on Twitter. I saw them and I'm just like, oh hey y'all, whatever. They was all in front of the line or whatever. But then they started like making another barricade like towards the other side of the store, to where like people on this side and then I would be on this side. So I'm just like, okay. So I made my way to the front. It was like a few people in front of me, but I'm pretty tall, so I could have like see over them. So we all out there rapping Nicki, you know, getting acquainted. I met a few people there. If you guys watching, what's up? I was just getting acquainted with a lot of people. People call the Balls crazy, but we are actually really nice. So I was just, you know, getting acquainted with people that I didn't know. And then I was like majority of the side, like where it was like public, where it was mostly public people that didn't really know Nicki, that didn't really care, but they're just like, oh wow, celebrity. So it was to the point where people was coming up asking us like, oh, who's gonna be there, who's gonna be there, who's coming, why is all these people here? And we was like Nicki or whatever. So fast forward, we see like people like Ra Ali going in, we see like Manny, MUA, like walking inside of the Mac store, but still no sign of Nicki, which I knew that already because Nicki is always late. She would say she's there at 10, at 9, but she'll really get there like 11:30, which is fine with me because people, the public people, which was kind of a plus that I was on the side with the people that was from the public, they just like, oh no, we're leaving, like, you know, because they don't really care for Nicki, but I was staying. So I kind of like made my way to the front, almost to the front. It was still like a few people in front of me. So once Nicki came, when I tell you I almost freaked out, like I was just like, wait, that's really Nicki, like the girl like I watch in interviews for years, like listen to her music, like I'm actually seeing her in person. Nicki is so fucking beautiful in person. Like she's 5'2", with heels on, she's probably like 5'6", but she is so small and tiny and she smells so good. But I'm gonna get to that in a few. So we was just sitting there. She went inside of the Mac thing, and then people started leaving because they were just like, okay, I seen her, you know. She went inside. She said hi to the people that was in front of the store. Remember, I was on the other side. So she said hi to them, walked inside. She waved, walked inside. She went live. She invited a few people in. And then it was like time to like close it down. So they was in there for about like an hour, 2 hours. And we was watching the live. So then she was like, I believe she tweeted that she was coming outside to like see us or whatever. So I was just waiting. The people that I came with, they actually left. They went home. And I stayed. And my best friend, shout out to her, she plays an amazing role of me meeting Nicki. You'll understand why in a second. She came and met me there because I didn't want to like kind of be there by myself. So she came and met me there. And we was all just sitting there getting acquainted, talking. So the big moment, Nicki comes out of the Mac store. Damn, I remember it like it was yesterday. She came outside of the Mac store, and remember this time I'm like kind of in the front, but I'm not really in the front. And she comes out of the Mac store, and everybody is just like, oh my God, Nicki, you know, security, the police, they just making sure everybody's behind the barricades or whatever. So Nicki comes out, she say hi to I feel like she saw like familiar faces on the other side. She came out, took pictures with them, you know, signed a few things. And I remember I just remember me just yelling, Nicki! And she looked and she came towards over. Hey! Nicki! Hey, Nicki! Nicki! Hi, baby! Nicki! Oh my God! Nicki! Oh my God! Nicki, can I take a picture? Nicki! Can I picture with you, please? Nicki! You will never... Nicki! Like, when I tell you, like, my heart was like, stop beating. It stopped. Because it was just like, wow, like, Nicki is fucking Nicki Minaj. So, I see her, and she's walking, her long hair. She had on, like, her black wig. And she's walking, and she's walking up to us. Next thing I know, she's come up, she's like, hey, guys, people. She go take a group picture or whatever. And then, my friend. So, here's the part where my best friend comes in play. So it was like a little ledge to where she was sitting there. And she was sitting there. So when Nicki came, she know that I love Nicki. So she was just like, oh, come to the ledge. My best friend name is Kayla. Shout out to Kayla. What's up, Kayla? She was like standing by the ledge, but it was no barricade there. So she was like, Zion, come here. So I stood up on the ledge. I was just standing there. So when Nicki came over, she pushed me off the ledge to where I wasn't in front of the barricade no more. So when she pushed me, security immediately came over there and like tried to fight me. And I'm just like, no, like leave me, like move. Like me and the security guard is like tussling. He's telling me to go behind the line. And I'm just like, no, because Nicki was like literally like 2-3 feet away from me. And I'm just like, hell no, I'm not. Like I'm too close. She told the security guard, she was like, yo, get the fuck away from him. Like leave him alone. Like stop hemming him up. And she was like, come here, baby. Nicki fucking spoke to me. Like, she stopped the security guard from, like, grabbing me and telling me to go behind the fucking line. So when she tells the security guard to stop, she told me to come. So I go to her, and me and her take a picture. And it just like, wow, I fucking got my picture with Nicki. And it was surreal in the moment because everything happened like so fast. Like, I got pushed over the barricade, and then that's when I got my picture. And then after that, after I got my picture, that's when the boy that I was like kind of like talking to or whatever, like that I met at the event, he was like, oh my god, Nicki, I love you so much. Like, they was having a conversation. The video is going to be in this vlog because I have the video on my phone. And he was like, I love you so much. And she was like, did you get a video? And I was telling him, like, yo, try to come down from where I came from. But it was so many people he couldn't. So he was like, Nicki, just take a video on my phone.
You didn't get one? No. I don't know how you gonna get it.
You get down here, come.
Wait.
Girl, like, I'm literally right here.
I love you too.
I support you. I love you so much.
Phone. So he took a video with her on the phone, but the funny thing is, Nicki did not know how to work Snapchat. So literally, I'm the only one next to her, so I'm just like, Nicki, I got you, like, let me help you. So I help her fucking use Snapchat. Mind you, my hands are like shaking like this as I'm helping her. And she's like, oh my god, that's how you do it. So he got a video with Nicki. I helped her how to do I helped her make the video on Snapchat or whatever. And then we were just standing there. She was just standing there taking pictures with everybody. So I was just kind of like, I felt like I was kind of like VIP or whatever, because everybody else behind the barricade, I'm like next to Nicki. So she gets inside of her car. She say bye to everybody. She take a few pictures, group pictures or whatever. And it's time for her to leave. So I jump over the barricade, and then in that moment, it fucking hit me. I like literally start like crying, like tearing up. Like I was just like,
Zion is crying! He's crying!
wow, like I fucking met Nicki Minaj. First of all, she's so beautiful. She smells so good. She's so small, but she's just like, she have a presence. Like, she's so small, but she have a presence. Like, it's just so, like Nicki. So I just know that she starts speeding off, and I see everybody like, you know, lining up by her car, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on? So as everybody's lining up, she pulls off. Everybody stops, security guard, like everybody move everybody back so they won't get hit by the car, and I just see everybody running towards the car. So I go, bitch, I guess I'm running to the car. So I ran to the car, I actually caught up with the car because she was like stopped at a red light or whatever. And when she stopped at a red light, I'm just like, oh shit. Like, Nicki rolls down her window and starts taking pictures with people. I didn't like try to get another picture with her because I'm just like, I don't want nobody else to miss their moment, because I would hate that if somebody got their picture and I didn't get my picture and then they get like double pictures. So I didn't really. So I kind of like just stood there just in case if it was like a fake fan there and they tried to like hit her or something, because she didn't have no security guard or nothing. I would just beat the shit out of them. But lucky thing, all fans was there. They just took pictures with her or whatever. She gave like encouraging words. She actually rolled down her window, which was really shocking, because it's just like, what celebrity would roll down their window? Like, anybody could do anything. It's crazy people in the world. And she took pictures with whoever she could with the light. And I just met up. I stayed with like a few of my friends and my best friend. I just called everybody that I knew. I posted the picture on Instagram and everything. I just called everybody like, yo, I really met Nicki. Everybody was like, finally, it's about time you met Nicki. Now you can shut up. And I just remember, like, that was like the best fucking moment of my life. Like, meeting Nicki, getting a picture with her, helping her on Snapchat, which I will never forget. It's fucking iconic. So, thank you guys. That was the story of how I met Nicki Minaj. Nicki is my baby. I love Nicki. Thank you for watching my story time. If you made it to the end of this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you click the bell so you can know when I post videos. I'm going to try to post like maybe twice a week. Definitely twice a week, or maybe once a week. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to know. Let me know in the comments if you ever met Nicki Minaj, or a celebrity that you love and that you would love to meet, or you already met. Just let me know. I'm going to read the comments. I'm going to go down in the comments. And that's about it. Just subscribe, like this video. Let me know what more content you want to see inside of the videos that I make. And yeah, thanks for watching my video. Thank you.